The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Happiness depends upon ourselves. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. The unexamined life is not worth living. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. He who knows best knows how little he knows. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? The only thing that is certain is change. You cannot step into the same river twice. To find yourself, think for yourself. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The soul of man is immortal and imperishable. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. If you want to be happy, be. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. Happiness is not a goal, but a byproduct of a life well lived. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable. He who conquers others is strong. He who conquers himself is mighty. Knowing others is wisdom. Knowing yourself is enlightenment. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. Better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. In the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you.